In For Your Money this noon, so many ways to spend less or save more that trying to do them all in one month, like January, with those resolutions can become overwhelming. Today, Andy Mattingly with Forum Credit Union is talking about actions to take in January to lower your expenses or start saving more money. We all cross our fingers that we win the Powerball, but that probably won't happen.
Happy New Year, Andy. Welcome.
Thank you.
We've all been spending. What do we do to start cutting costs and saving in January?
Well, first, look at some of the recurring expenses that you have. Your cell phone, cable satellite, and the gym membership. Look at those and see if there's places that you can cut there.
How can we lower expenses in those areas you just mentioned?
We'll kind of review how much you're using them. So if you visited the gym 3 times last year, you probably should cut out the gym membership. Great place to save. But look at your cell phone and your cable packages. Are you really watching all those channels? Are you really using all the data? You might be able to cut some expenses there.
If you do that, or you cut down on your fancy coffees or something, people would say those are little. What about bigger ticket items where we could cut a bigger hunk out?
Well, the two that I want to talk about for January were related to insurance. Auto insurance, homeowners insurance. A lot of people go with the low deductible because they don't have the money if they have a claim. But if you raise your deductible, you can save a lot in premiums sometimes. And maybe that'll offset if you do have a claim. So that's a good thing to do in January because you'll have 12 months of savings there.
We are focused here on January because it's the beginning of the year.
Yes.
What are some other saving options we should be considering?
Well, first look at your 401k. You know, it's a great time to look at increasing that or any other tax-friendly account you have, because a lot of times when you increase that, you're going to lower your tax bill, and so that hit to your bottom line is not as much as it could be.
And if you have kids, you probably spend a lot buying them things for Christmas. What do we do about cost cutting if we have kids?
Well, cost cutting if you have kids is instead of spending all that money on toys, think about putting in a 529 plan all year long, because that's a great way to start saving for their education. And if you do it every month, it's a lot easier than making those one-time payments to those 529 plans.
Any other initiatives that people should think about?
Yeah, start a savings habit. So holiday club for those holiday expenses, or like a 52-week challenge, because a lot of those you can start really small amounts, and next year you add on to that, and you get 4 or 5 years down the road, and you could be saving some serious money.
I've actually seen some of those charts. It was for the first of the year, and it was
Yes.
like $1 this week, $2. Does
Yes.
that really, you think that
Yes,
helps?
you know, by the end of the year, you'll have about $1,340 some saved by doing that, plus the interest. A lot of people can do that.
And can we get started in an easy way so we can't convince ourselves to not do
Yeah,
it?
yes, you can. So, you know, because it's $1, and you're like, I can find $1. The next week it's finding $2, and before you know it, you can save a lot of money.
All right. If people have more questions for you to get off on the right track for 2016, where can they find you?
ForumCU.com.
Andy, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, just before our